Hello, everybody. Red face mask with that. Let's go. Let's do gold.
Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, and one of the most historic venues in all of
Oh, it's a night game.
Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Night game on the road against a good team.
Bearcats will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nicholson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Arizona State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys. He makes this offense go.
This run might not work.
And just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Try our speed option out the gate today because they're definitely going over the edge.
Not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked.
All right, there we go.
Excited, come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
I was gonna say that was gonna be tough.
Incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
The stadium is definitely bumping.
It's Vasquez. Quickly out to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB.
They're fast. That's a bad run.
Guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Come on, Hendricks. We need you to get that block.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they
Thank you for being first.
The defense finally makes the stop.
Big night game today.
The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Nicholson.
Big block by our left tackle over there.
You got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting on this block, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They're kind of hard to see.
He's got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Try some Wildcat.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He works his way ever.
They're hard to see with the black end zone and the black jerseys.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Pushes ahead.
Wow.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Try blast. We haven't done Wildcat blast in the end zone in a long time.
Yeah, and I'm taking.
There we go.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Lining up to add another.
Like I said, I didn't know this was a. I should check the schedule, but they probably changed it to night game because they're 7-2.
With a 12-play scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
I like how Thunderbird's on kickoff. He always gets in there.
Here comes the offense on first
All right, they look like a power offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Man, he got that offense.
Wide open downfield.
Fine.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
The give to the back. And I think they'll
take that.
2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Hand off from the shotgun.
That was interesting. I did a swim move with Thunderbird the one way, and he went the whole opposite way. They must have a good line. Empty. Put my linebacker on there. Probably a screen coming up.
Back to throw. It's Sorsby.
Oh, someone catch it!
Tip ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but
Man, I thought someone was going to get that. Jeez, we had 3 guys back there.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the
Ooh, great throw. Yeah, he does need to get that. That quarterback's good. They're definitely giving us a run for our money right now. He just ran right by that guy.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I tell you what, I love this.
We'll figure them out in a second.
You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show him the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. This
Man.
time it's complete. And they
That guy's
connection.
good.
He's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red
All right, our
zone
goal line
opportunity.
defense usually stands up, as they're probably going to score on this play.
Give to the single back.
Yep, because Thunderbird got tripped up.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcat.
Got tripped up by our own guy getting blown back. Jeez, let's watch that back.
Drive like that, the most overrated
And then we got roughed in the kicker. This isn't good.
big field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to
That guy
flip
needs
the field like
that.
not
We
just
maybe
but go down and score a
we should
touchdown.
turn that penalty down at the end of the season.
This offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
See if it does anything. I don't like that end overhanging, but I doubt anyone's going to get him.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At
Come
the
on.
45 on its way.
Nice run.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's 2nd in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's...
It isn't. Definitely not an easy place to go.
Power football. Be strong. Be big. Be physical. Make it
I'm hoping they just had that first drive scripted, and we'll be good.
Fires to the big fella. Tackled, but he has a first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When
It's also a little different since I've been playing with that other team, but we'll be good.
If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover
Frickin'
all
of
those
course.
receivers and tight ends.
It's on green.
You know you're in trouble.
Oh, wow, it's not.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Like, they called holding, like, in the first, 2 seconds of that play.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
Now his hands are on his
They'll
knees.
ride the running back and leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
What a route. Go score.
Using the quick game. Got some room
I can't tell you how many times that you get tackled on the 1 yard line in this game.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Yep. The side back special. That's almost like the Kevin Stefanski too for the Browns.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Let's see. 1st and 19. He got 1 yard on that carry.
He moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
They're not going to get the playoff.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Back to pass, it's Sorsby.
Dang, dude.
They make the stop,
They're doing quick passes, but I swear if you do cover 2, that they'll throw a deep ball. Comes another screen. Let's see if I can get my defensive end over there.
He's looking to throw.
And then he wasn't even on him.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way.
Dang. It's like my guys aren't playing.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact.
Handing off to the tight end. They are locked in. That's funny that hurry-up offense made their tight end go in. Luckily, he got tripped up right there. Jeez. All right, I'm going to do risky. I'm going to press them and try to get in there. Are you? If they would have caught that, Thunderbird, that was almost Thunderbird for the sack. He just didn't get it.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in
29
range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know. I thought I was blitzing that play. I guess I got... What? I thought I ran the same play. I guess I was in man coverage, which threw that off. That's terrible. All right, they're good.
He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
That's rough when you don't get those blocks sometimes.
Just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Offense has it at the 28 on
see if we can.
Looking to throw, it's Vasquez. Working that left side now. Able to work it to the 39-yard
My consensus after playing the other team's playbook, I like their passing better. I feel like our passing is like limited.
Flips it out to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock ticks down. Under 4 minutes to go in the half.
We're gonna try to take a shot here. Not there.
Down, he'll let it fly.
Dang it.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, it's nice to to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely.
They have this locked up.
In the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Finds his man. It's McGowan. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Sun Devils are in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards.
They have a good defense too.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Goes to the option.
Another holding call. Great.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
The game seems like it's stacked up against me right now, but that's okay. We're just going to keep it going.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch.
Thank gosh. That was a little bit better throw. He might still be running.
And the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a crease at the
Dang it.
That is exactly what you're looking for.
That could have been a Heisman run right there.
Plays, the defense finally able to make the stop. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3.
They have that overhang guy like almost every play.
Red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Vasquez.
Oh, I didn't see him.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Clutch.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Oh, I thought he was going to take it out. All right. I guess the big thing, we don't want them to score before the half.
Ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much
When you're controlling the linebacker, when they have like a good something, like it freezes, like he's been frozen on some of these run plays.
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make.
I think that's the worst. Like I'm right there.
Down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield.
Okay,
And he
jeez.
really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is
All right, they're going empty.
trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd.
Thank goodness.
And the incomplete pass.
Just
will
pick that
bring
off,
up
though.
4th down.
That's a touchdown.
The Bearcats will punt this one away.
Defense did a great job. 30 short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody to get
This is returnable. It's a deep punt.
The break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Dang it. If he would have got the little burst, he might have scored right there.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He tosses one high.
That's not it.
Deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with 2nd down coming.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened.
Let's try a screen.
This guy completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Brings it in down the left side.
I saw that. He got the burst.
He steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Now let's try a screen.
Towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this.
Could have been a good. Why did that not work? Could have been a good play call. One of my linemen got out there because they blitzed everyone.
This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down.
Dang it.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
I did this with the hopes of going for it, so.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the
I want to be wild and do the option on 4th and 8.
Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Vasquez. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out, going airborne.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble.
There we go.
Take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Big answer at the end of the half. They have the ball though for 25 seconds, and they've been knocking off some big plays. So let's see if we can get a stop.
Everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making. Because
Let's go.
And the ball is intercepted.
He needed that. He hasn't had an interception in a while.
Interception. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
They might run it now.
Away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll give it to the back.
I'll just...
He is smashing people.
What the heck?
Works his way to the 41.
Now they're going to go for a deep shot.
Give him a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat.
Dang it.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right. Gonna get some coffee real quick and be right back. Have you gotten some yet? Shoot. I'm live on the chat.
Looked away for 2 minutes and you busted off.
That's how it goes. I'm kidding.
The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half.
I'm trying to message the chat while we're doing this.
Nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes
We had an interception touchdown by a corner.
Third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with this. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
But
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
That was happening as I looked back. Put him at receiver load.
put him at receiver. He might be a receiver next year. No kidding. He's getting torn up, though, on these curl routes, though.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes
Thank goodness someone got him right there.
And picks up the first.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football.
This hurry-up offense is getting us, though.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The play action fake.
That's ridiculous. Dude, he zipped that out of there. There's no way with that pressure in his face he's getting that off IRL. And that guy holding on to the ball. Oh, that's touchdown.
Gets it out fast. At the 40, there we go. He smashes his way through again. And they pick up a better than
Their offense is good, though.
on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play?
I feel like I just need to be corner or something like that.
A couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties
Bouncing
closer to the
off.
line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the
Throws for the end zone.
Dude, they almost had that.
Be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pick up of 5.
That play action was crazy.
I know, they're good. We gotta get it. We gotta get some pressure on him.
Scanning the field, it's Sorsby.
It doesn't matter, dude. This guy's ripping the ball off.
Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown.
They have a top 10 offense.
Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back.
Field goal club.
You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
I didn't want to run it back because of...
Team able to wrestle him down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position is
Oh, man. They got a hold of me.
Positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
If you're the defense, you know that running.
I gotta not mess around too much because they're still in...
He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made
as I run backwards.
He's got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
They can't hear me.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse.
I was dumb. And that's a safety?
Disaster. What a
Alright, I gotta stop messing around. I was more out of the end zone than the other guy was the other day.
No way, haha.
decision to run that
That was my bad.
backwards and take the safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up.
All right,
for
we gotta
a free
lock
kick
in.
from their own 20. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of
I just can't figure out their offense is pretty good.
Offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had
'Cause if they get one more
down the
stop-
field for a touchdown, they can build some confidence that they could go back to back.
That's Thunderbird's guy.
Here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves.
Okay.
Score the ball games next time.
Yeah, it does. They're definitely gonna score. I can't stop them.
Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay,
There we
this
go.
is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
How about the defender
All right, let's try a spy. Here comes. Ooh, I might.
Missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down.
Let's go. Thunderbird said no way.
Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Let's go. I can't believe he threw that.
The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And how about that
That's
play by
huge.
this defense, reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors.
And let's see if he can get a tackle on this kickoff too.
Thunderbirds.
Happening in college football this weekend. Miami is currently trailing, but
Yeah, we got lucky art.
That was down by that.
That was dumb.
Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats.
I can't believe he threw it.
The U. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Charlotte.
They're
It
Gives him a little
okay.
shake, and he's got some room.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like they have some.
Past the 20. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside.
Like when I watch it back, you just see all the angles everybody takes. It's wild.
To get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down.
There we go. Thunderbird back in there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're splitting all linebackers now.
Is a dog.
He is. Their line is just so good too.
Several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on first down.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll run it here on 30.
Oh, dude, he dove in too.
Zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Their line is
Identity of this
stout.
offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game.
Why does that guy keep running into the kicker?
Touchdowns on the deck.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team.
The wind is coming 14 miles per hour back, so I still might get a return.
That extra
Oh,
15
just barely.
yards on the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back.
We'll
of
try
the
this
end
screen
zone.
pass.
The offense set for
From an entertainment standpoint, that pick 6 sucked because this game would be tight. Good for your team though.
Yeah, it's good.
it's Moss.
I keep calling them good screen passes when they blitz, but my team just isn't executing them.
High alert that time. On second down, looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
Okay, there we go.
All the way out to the 38
It's still a tight
yard
game,
line.
though. It's still a 2-score game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Their interior line, though,
Well, this guy's
is
been
destroying
able
us.
to all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Try something. See if that'll bring them out a little bit.
From the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for room. It's Nicholson.
Can it get outside?
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over.
Here we go. This might work
You gotta
if
make
I get outside.
Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Big run.
It is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense
Oh,
brings it
fourth
to
quarter.
an end. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Gets it out quickly. They
Dang.
get him down after he makes a catch.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it.
How can't he hear? He's literally right there.
Got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Stupid.
He'll try to do it himself.
Another holding
And
penalty.
he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down.
I could have
Let's
thrown the
check them
touchdown
all.
right there, probably.
Just an obvious
That's his
holding
second
call
one.
there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got
He's
on
gonna be
second down.
Jeez. He's gonna be running around the field with a board.
He's looking to throw. The short hand, it's Nicholson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or
another 1 yard line.
Keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
There we go.
Sun Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Their guy has just as many yards.
More room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Arizona State 49, Cincinnati 30.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
There you go.
He was
Thunderbird.
for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground.
Let's see if we can stop their offense one time, though.
Cincinnati offense back on the field. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man down the middle. And that's where they'll mark him with a very...
They're just running those like level routes.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Level routes and curls.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby.
Yep, there it is.
His man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking to throw it again. Got his man quickly. The Bearcats brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down.
Thank you.
And the pressure gets
First sack of the game.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been...
Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The sure hand.
They might get it. They might get it.
And he's not going to get there.
They definitely put themselves in position.
Tall and makes the stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the...
There comes that screen.
Like North Carolina, but the Tar Heels didn't have 29 running the ball.
Like, I have 2 guys surrounding that guy.
Not much of a fourth.
I don't get this.
When it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
I don't know why Abney's over here.
Remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
He's gonna play some corner today. He knows we're playing 2 over top. It's gonna be a middle zone.
It's Sorsby.
Yep.
Let's go to the end zone.
It's like I know what's gonna happen, but I don't do anything to stop it. Because that safety just dropped. They run right to their zone.
Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 7 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames,
I wonder who their quarterback is, if they like got him from the portal or something.
Secondary, make that big play.
Dang.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. To give as they work on that clock.
Oh, that was too slow of a cut.
The pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time to do some damage when they get the football back.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to
They're going to stop me here.
It'll be 3rd down.
Why wouldn't I throw it deep right here? No one's on him.
try to get it through the air. Or did he find a hole in that secondary?
There we go.
Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he got loose, it was all over. They add on another score.
Yeah, he was too open. They were selling out on the run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
I just want to be able to stop them one time, though.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And with the completion out to the side,
I'll take that.
Pick up a couple. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. He's got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On third down, going up top. Coming after him.
That was a weird angle.
To avoid disaster.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field.
I knew it.
Force an incompletion on the last one.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to
Thank you there.
preserve every minute possible. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Trying to get to it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this
Game
offense
to
to
watch.
get some completions here
Two
because
good
now,
teams.
trailing by this much, the defense
Thank
is
you.
expecting
Yeah, they
passes,
definitely
putting a whole bunch of extra
given us
DBs
something
on the
to
field,
work on.
them out in coverage.
Like, that is so stupid.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Unloads it left.
Ooh. I mean, this quarterback is almost 400 passing yards on us.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
We gotta make him fumble or something. We gotta. There we go.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Let's just do it again.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On second down, wants to throw it. Can't make the connection.
Surprised I didn't get called like pass interference on that.
Forcing the incompletion. Ninth play of the drive.
I'm just gonna play the line of scrimmage or the first down marker.
Third and long. Pressure coming.
It's like they don't want to sack him. It's like they're like, oh, I don't want to sack him.
Third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very...
Throws toward the end zone.
He's a good guy, Lou.
Downfield and incomplete.
He is. They don't want to hurt him.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left.
I could throw it to Hendricks again.
Football game, this coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better.
But I should. My offensive lines are playing like doo-doo today.
Defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
There we go.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The hand to the running back.
Dang, dude.
Strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I do have a play I want to run, but I gotta get a first down first.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
I didn't want to throw it. I'm gonna run the play still.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but the big reason why they've got the lead right now is because of this.
I think it's this one. I think it works sometimes. They have a deep safety, so it probably is not going to work.
I mean, just he's shown you a little bit of everything, whether it's inside, whether it's outside, whether it's outrunning people or breaking.
A shot toward the end zone.
Dude, he gunned that though on the run.
Stands tall and gets off the field. Line gets set. First down.
Fade.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Like, he's getting the ball off. I wonder what this guy's rating is. We're just gonna throw it underneath. All right, Abney, you gotta get another. What are we doing? It didn't let me switch to them. I'm calling a timeout. Are you? It was not letting me switch to him. That's crazy. All right, Thunderbird, can you get another pick?
Now from inside the red zone.
No, they're just gonna tear you apart. That's so bad. That's gonna. That's a close. That was a close final score. All right, thanks guys for watching. If you don't want to play Cincinnati, I want to see what their quarterback's rated. Dude, he's an 89.
It's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address.
I mean, he played really well. All right, thanks. Thanks for watching.
Clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.